A lot is currently happening in New Zealand, and in this very content today, I want to share with you where you can apply for New Zealand visas. I will be giving you that at the end of this content. And also the documents and requirements needed to apply for a New Zealand visa. This is what this content is all about. I repeat, requirements and documents to apply for New Zealand visas, and the website to apply for these New Zealand visas by yourself. Or if you are using a travel agent, I will give you that website at the end of this content. So this is a bumper package. Because what many of you out there don't even realize is that applying for a New Zealand visa is not as difficult as many of you think. New Zealand visa application is one of the easiest visa applications ever. And when I'm done with this content, you will clearly understand. There is a lot you can really do in New Zealand with a New Zealand visitor visa, but that will be in subsequent content. Because as I came on social media, a lot of people have been able to successfully get visas from different embassies all over the world. And imagining that I have not even processed a visa for nobody, to let you know that information is power. You might not really have the necessary funds to process your traveling abroad today, but this knowledge is not waste. This knowledge is very important, because a lot of travel agents are preying on gullible clients who don't even have travel ideas. Imagine with what I have been able to bring to your notice right here on my channel. Imagine with the things you know so far. It will be very difficult for you to fall into traps of these Skya, Skeleje, and fraudulent travel agents. Knowledge is never waste. That is why I have come online to constantly let our people know. Try to consume contents that relates to what you want in life. I am telling you this thing. There is time, there is time. Time does not wait for anybody. That is why you have to make hay while the sun shines. No matter how people may have painted this abroad. Oh, abroad is very difficult now. Abroad used to be good in the early 2000s. When I came to abroad in 94, it was good that time. But now, abroad is no longer what it used to be. That is not true. People are coming here every single day and they are succeeding. So, and these people that are succeeding here, they have one head like every one of us. So if you also come here or go to any country all over the world legally, you will also succeed. Believe in yourself. Whenever I come here to drop this update, it is 100. What you don't know is bigger than you. Any country where making it is difficult, I will also come here to let you know. So if you are just coming across me on social media for the first time, and you are just coming across my channel here on YouTube, my name is Nosa Comedy, the man with the remedy. Many of my fans from all over the world, they call me Nosa with the source from the source. You know why? That is because I bring legit travel updates and other legit updates to you, undiluted. Every of my services on social media are absolutely free. And for those who are saying, Nosa Comedy, how can we reach you? I have an email, comedyhall99@gmail.com. Comedy, COMEDYHALL99@gmail.com. Or better still, I have a new Instagram handle, Gallant Nosa. The link will be in the description section of this content. You understand? So, like I said, requirements, documents needed to apply for New Zealand visas and where to apply for that visa. So let's go into this content now. The first thing you need, as usual, you need a valid international passport that is valid for at least 3 months beyond your intended departure from New Zealand. The next thing you need is a completed visa application form. You will get that form from the New Zealand immigration website where you will need to apply for that visa, and I will be giving you that link at the end of this content. So please stay with me. So the next thing you need is passport-sized photographs. Two recent 35mm by 45mm colored photos. The next thing you need is this proof of funds. And the proof of funds for a New Zealand visa, for the purpose of clarity, this is the New Zealand visitor visa, because people are currently heading to New Zealand with visitor visas to do a lot of things. So I will discuss that with you in subsequent contents. Now, you need bank statement for at least 3 months. It is not a must that you must use 6 months, 3 months. They accept 3 months for New Zealand visa application. And showing a minimum of 1,000 New Zealand dollars per month, or 400 New Zealand dollars if accommodation is prepaid. What they are saying here is that in your account, in your bank account, you need to have a minimum of 1,000 New Zealand dollars for you to spend in 1 month in New Zealand. But if you have already paid for your hotel accommodation, if you can show that you have 400 New Zealand dollars to spend a month, you can be granted that visa. So with the current exchange rate, once again, I am going to use the Naira. So you can convert the Naira to dollars and convert it to your local currencies if you live in other countries in Africa outside Nigeria. Now, with the current exchange rate, you can get a New Zealand visitor visa if you have like 6-7 million naira in your bank account. 6-7 million naira in your bank account. And you can demonstrate that you have a stable job. Yes, you can get a New Zealand visitor visa. All these people that travel agents are telling 10 million for a New Zealand visa. Or recent, somebody said he paid the travel agent 5 million naira advance, balancing 2 million for a New Zealand visitor visa. And this person was the person providing the bank statements. I was like, are you serious? 7 million. You open your eye, you give travel agent 5 million naira advance. What you don't know is really bigger than you. So that is how it is. So if you can demonstrate that you have a job that pays you every month with 5-6 million naira in your bank account, you can get a New Zealand visa. Now, accommodation and travel details. Confirmed flight bookings and accommodation reservations. Like I have clearly stated before, you must not pay for these things before applying for a visa. Just go to websites like booking.com and the rest. Book for your flight ticket, make a reservation, you don't have to pay. Make hotel reservations in New Zealand. Have the documents, you also don't have to pay for it. So the next one is health and character documents. Medical insurance for the duration of your stay. This is not expensive. You can get medical insurance. If you are staying for like a month, you can get medical insurance for less than 100K. Police clearance certificate from Nigerian authorities. Usually people get this PCC, police clearance certificate, from police stations in Nigeria. And it is not expensive. You can get this with the sum of 10,000 or 20,000 or thereabout. Sometimes it is not even up to. So the next thing you need is return intentions, evidence of ties to your country, such as employment or educational enrollment, to demonstrate your intention to return after your visit. That is to say, if you have employment letter if you are in school, prove that you are still studying and your study is still on. Because they expect that if you are still a student in school, there is no how you are going to travel to New Zealand without having to come back to your country to finish your studies. So if you live in any country all over the world, you can apply for a New Zealand visa, even as an international student. So this is what they are telling you. So if you are married, marriage certificates, if you have kids, birth certificate, if you are single, business registration certificates is also ties to your country to let them know that you have a business in your country that you'll be coming home to. If you don't have a business and you are an employee, employment letter, bank statements, to let them know that you have a job that is paying you in your country. Now, the next thing is additional documents, you understand, for family visits. Proof of relationship with the person you are visiting in New Zealand. If you are being invited by somebody who resides in New Zealand, whether that person is your friend, relative, prove that that person is really who you have claimed that person is to you in your visa application. They need proof. If it's your father, your mother, your cousin, your aunt, your sister, your uncle, your nephew, your niece that is inviting you in New Zealand, they need you to provide proof that that person is what you have claimed that person is to you in your visa application. That is basically it. Now, the visa application process. Create an account on the New Zealand immigration website. I will be giving you that website very soon. The next one is complete the visa application form. It's also on that website. The next one is upload scanned copies of all required documents. You can do this at a business center. You can also do this in your home. Then the next one, pay the visa fee online using a credit or debit card. You can do this from the comfort of your home. The next one, submit your application and await processing. Shikina. You understand? And another option is this. Through VFS Global in South Africa, schedule an appointment with VFS Global in Johannesburg or Pretoria. Submit your application and documents in person or via courier. Pay visa fee and additional service charges. Track your application status through the VFS Global website. So the first one, the option for those who want to apply for this visa from the comfort of their homes is the first step. Create an account on the Immigration New Zealand website, complete the visa application form, upload scanned documents, scanned copies of all required documents, pay the visa fee online using a credit or debit card, submit your application, and await processing. So the website of the New Zealand immigration where you can apply for this visa will be in the description section of this video. All you have to do is just click and it takes you to the official New Zealand immigration website where people from all over the world are applying for the various New Zealand visas. So this is what this content is all about. Even if you don't have the money yet to apply for this visa, you don't have the requirements yet, just click that link. It will take you there and you can see for yourself. If you can read and spell, you can do that thing in 3 days or 4 days and submit your application. That is where that travel agent, that is where those travel agents you are paying millions of naira, millions of CFA, thousands of dollars are applying for this same visa. The website where you can apply for this visa by yourself will be in the description section of this content. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. The next content will be coming very, very sharp. Have a good one, guys.